Catus, Maximus here, just doing a quick video now that these are considered classic because Ace has replaced these with a newer model that has really big overmolded handles, but these were like the classic that they had sold for years, slip joint pliers. These are diamond pliers. Diamond of Duluth, Minnesota is who I believe actually invented or at least popularized the basic slip joint pliers, and the reason they're so ubiquitous and still are with us today is because they're a cheap, simple plier that works and gives you a bit of range, you know. And that's what a lot of people need. They don't need channel locks or any of that other type of stuff. They just want a general use in the kitchen utility drawer pliers. Lifetime warranty, so if you had some of these, supposedly Ace would give you some of the newer ones. These are relatively recent, but they are Taiwanese. They used to be actually made pretty nice. Like the decent cuts there. I like this extra secondary area that they have for gripping smaller objects, and they have a traditional shear type cutter in them. They also had a laser etched logo, so at least if you were trying to warranty them, you weren't entirely relying on the screen printing on these overmolded handles. They do have forged with extra width, so they seem pretty good. They don't have, I wish they would have done something like have more pinch cutters, kind of like these Pextos. But that's a preference. Almost all of them have these type of shear cutters, and I think not just for simplicity, but they do tend to be pretty heavy duty. And the only other thing I'm going to talk about, Ace is still probably going to have these on the shelves for years, but they stopped selling them online. Is the differences in teeth. I should mention that yes, you can get new American-made ones still from Channel Lock here. If you can barely see their printing on it. These Channel Locks are pretty good. All of these have nuts, and so sometimes they get loose, but they also allow you the opportunity to tighten them up. These are what are known as, I finally learned the term, prevailing torque nuts. Kind of like a nylon lock nut, but except these have been distorted, either crushed a little bit or indented a little bit, so that they have a lot of friction when they screw on, so they're not supposed to self-loosen up. But on the Channel Locks, they indeed just use a cold rivet, heavy duty, and won't ever fall out on you. And then, of course, there's a difference in teeth. We can see the originals had some pretty aggressive, but they were just straight teeth, kind of straight across. This Ace has a little bit less aggressive teeth, but they are on more of a curvature, so it's a little bit more of a modern design. And then we can see on these Channel Locks that these have really coarse teeth, and they're kind of all angled around the inner circle, so the Channel Lock really went pretty crazy with the teeth. I don't know if you want teeth quite that gnarly, but they do it so you can grip bolts and this other miscellaneous stuff. So that would be the comparison of the teeth. And I kind of just wanted to do this video to document these Ace pliers, and decades from now, people will appreciate it. What were those old Ace pliers like? And now I have this video. I really appreciate everybody who's been watching and subscribing, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Till next time, Catus, Maximus out.